From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
The second for one.
He's out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Cookie Flash comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck,
Dustin Ackley will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Hit hard towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out. Cookie Flash stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. And they'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Push to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Sogard. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Just will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Here's the 1-1. On the ground to third. One there.
He's out.
On to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Flash is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Cookie Flash steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez on the run. Lays out, and he's got it. In now, Cameron Maben. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And, Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one. Out. On to first, the double play.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already.
Cookie Flash will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Martinez to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Cookie Flash will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, are we set up now for an exciting finish to this one? With their lives on the line here, he comes up with a clutch 2-out single, and that's going to put the tying run in scoring position at second. And don't forget now, it also puts the possible winning run on at first base.
He's out.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final. And now with one away, they'll make a move for their bench, as we'll see a pinch runner take over at second base. Marwin Gonzalez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunity.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. And, guys, the Tigers got a great start in this one out of the gentleman you see there. Anibal Sanchez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game. And we're going to see a change on the base paths here, as we've got a pinch runner set to come on at first, representing the possible go-ahead run. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with one out.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Number 2 will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And boy, to send both guys in motion there, that's a big gamble to take this late in the ball game. I mean, the go-ahead run's already in scoring position. This works out, but I still don't think I agree with that decision.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Your job right here on the mound, you gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
Throw goes over to third, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
The batter, left fielder, Kobe.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
And in a tie ball game late, they're going to make a move here as we'll see a pinch runner come on at first base. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Iwakuma comes set. 1-1 on its way. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cano ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, J.J. Hardy, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. Now we'll see if he can come through or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this game.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. 1 run is scored. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our Topps Player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bull.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Cookie Flash.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
Bailey pauses. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pat Neshek will come on now to try and sort this. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Joey Votto. He's our tops player of the game.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Cookie Flash.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Hard hit ball to second. Phillips is up with it. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game. Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set. Cookie Flash comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, Cookie Flash.
Driven to right field and deep. Cruz ranging back. Gone! Cookie Flash will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
And it was a nice at-bat too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Cookie Flash strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Cookie Flash.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Lopez racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here. This Cookie Flash steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Lays off 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Cishek pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game. Friday Night Baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend. Cookie Flash comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, second baseman, Cookie Flash.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Blanco is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. Cookie Flash digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Blanco is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Cookie Flash will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And he falls behind 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cookie Flash will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy? Settling in now, Gerardo Parra. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2-1, here it is. Grounded to the right. A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Hundley. He singled his last time up. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Cookie Flash struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Left field and deep, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
And I guess here that the runner on first base is waiting to see if the ball's going to be caught or not. You can see it bang off the outfield wall, but that indecision is going to cost him right there. And this will wind up being nothing but a loud single.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Evan Longoria will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Struck him out, and the potential go-ahead run. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fellow right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. And with 2 away now, they want to make sure that runner can score from second on a base hit, so we'll see a pinch runner take over out there now. Matt Duffy will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the... Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into...
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game. Cookie Flash comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, Cookie Flash.
Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hara comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Cookie Flash will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. Digging in, Cookie Flash, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Sent on the ground out to second, and an underhanded throw is in time. Cookie Flash will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And he's going to make it around right back where he started. It's an inside the park home run.
And you could pretty much see this starting to set up out there right about when he hit first base. Remember, this guy can absolutely...
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Second baseman.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, second baseman.
Lined hard toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
One thing to keep in mind, he's due to bat third in the next half inning, so you wonder if this half inning...
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been...
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. First of this four-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Pickoff move to second. Runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
No one out with a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hot shot to third. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0. Cookie Flash will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat. Good way to start off the game. Probably hopes to carry it through the rest of the at-bats.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's... Manny Machado will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Hamels is ready. Here it is on 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Flash, and a rather easy first out. Cookie Flash will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Second baseman, Cookie Flash.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Here's the 2-2. Still 2-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Steve Lopez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip this over to Hamels covering for the out.
And after a hot start,
Cookie Flash stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Here's a pop-up now. Machado is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out. In now, Cookie Flash. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. And welcome. Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve? Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it, and he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1. And a moment now to have a look at Jeff Bannister's Texas Rangers. Who do you have your eye on? Cookie Flash is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tillman's ready. Here's the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Cookie Flash will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Lopez in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Manny Machado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Flash scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also... Arthur McNamee stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side... Cookie Flash will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Cookie Flash struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another one sent foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. High in the air and deep to left center field. Stubbs looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Cookie Flash will stand in again, and his at-bat back in the 8th was certainly a big moment in the ballgame. A 3-run home run that helped us get to where we are now. And he will get there to make the running play, and that... And guys, the Rangers couldn't have done it tonight without the contributions of this player, Shin-Soo Choo. He's our top player of the game. Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
First pitch, 135.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Eric Karros, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Right side. Taken in by Scope, and a spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice play for the number 25 will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Cookie Flash will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there. Steve Lopez will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Number 25 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Flash is right there. And a bit of a high throw that time. But Cookie Flash will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Line towards center field. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit.
The batter,
Ian Desmond will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
I would imagine that free pass was at least semi-intentional. Now at least you set up a double play possibility with runners at the corners and one out.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. Striding into the box, Jonathan Schoop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
A barehand play by Andrus. It's there, and he's out.
Wow.
Cookie Flash will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And that's in there, a base hit, so they get the leadoff man on to open up the 7th inning. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. He's running again. Taken for strike 3. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this nearly turned into a strike him out, throw him out double play. They roll the dice and send the runner with 2 strikes, but the throw's just a bit late to second, so that'll be a stolen base.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's it.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And that may be the at-bat.
Caleb Joseph will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
On to Moreland. It's a double play. Greg Willis ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. Striding in to start the 9th, Cookie Flash, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Adam Jones makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. So, guys, all three of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our top player of the game?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
No errors. They left 3 minutes.
Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you got to love what Jonathan Lucroy does for this offense. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Here's a swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Miley into the windup. 1-2 on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Now to the plate, Walter Chen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's on the money to Machado, and he is out trying to steal third. Manny Machado will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Cookie Flash will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And he put a pretty good swing on a breaking ball, so we'll see if they attack him any differently right here.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Trumbo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home. Cookie Flash will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Miley has his target. Here he comes 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Greg Willis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Cookie Flash, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 home. A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Walter Chen will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, this is a changeup down in the zone. When you get that combination as a catcher, it's darn near impossible to make a play at second. He's in there easily with a stolen base.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runner goes for third. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the doubles.
But it works out for him. Now just a simple base hit could be enough to tie up this ball game.
Grounded to short. Lopez takes it in. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Well, second and third, nobody out. There's one of the 2 runs you needed, and this will be an RBI ground out. So now you wonder whether the infield will come in with the tying run on third and 1 away. Decision time.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Hit high and deep to left field. Buxton looking up. Gone! Cookie Flash is set to start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third.
Yeah, you need a good leadoff at-bat here, Matt. It'd be big if they could punch back a little bit in this inning.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Into the box, Ronnie Broadway. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
On the ground to third. Reined in. One there. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Speared on the dive. The throw.
He's good.
Not in time.
Oh, love the effort.
Cookie Flash strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Cookie Flash.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Santana ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Cookie Flash will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses. Cookie Flash stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Brian Dozier will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Moreland is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A shot there of St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 8-3. Good night from Minneapolis. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday night baseball finds us at Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Texas Rangers and the Minnesota Twins. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show, Cookie Flash is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4. Yeah. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Rangers strike first. Cookie Flash will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Throw won't get him.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put a...
Oh, and just a sec now as that pitch gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Left field and deep. Back goes Rosario. Gone! Brad Miller will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Cookie Flash strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Cookie Flash.
Belted high in the air out to left. Rosario racing back at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. Cookie Flash will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Miller's got it to Dozier for 1. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. Ian Desmond will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, plenty of mistakes to go around here on this play. First off, the runner breaks much too early over there at first, so he should be dead to rights out there. But then the defense lets him off the hook, and he winds up taking second anyway.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Partner, you're up by 7 runs out there. 7! And you still feel the need to steal third? I don't know about that decision.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miguel Sano will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him. Brian Dozier will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
On the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Ryan Presley will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Lined hard toward right center. Santana is there. 1 quick out to start inning. Joe Mauer will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. Safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Ronnie Broadway will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game. Now from the home of the 2014 All-Star Game, a look at Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Minnesota Twins. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Sano is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away. Danny Santana will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Cookie Flash will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. Hughes comes set. Here it is on 2-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's... Cookie Flash steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Cookie Flash.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Hughes gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. The chance here for Dozier at second. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now. Stepping in, Cookie Flash. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make...
Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got...
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Flash is up with it, and that will conclude matters. Cookie Flash will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the Camel's back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
Ian Desmond will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Max Kepler lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Hard hit ball to second. Flash takes it in. A quick out number 1. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we... Adam Nickerson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right side hit hard, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Cookie Flash comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Flash.
Grounded to third. There is Seager. And a good throw gets him one gone. Adam Lind will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
On the ground to the left side. To second for one. On to first, a double play. Leading off the inning, Cookie Flash, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. Seager's tag is too late. He's in there with a triple. And he is out on a close play as he... Stepping in, Cookie Flash. He was gunned down at the plate trying for an inside-the-park home run his first time up. Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cruz giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner from second crosses the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag by Seager, and he is out at third base. Digging in to try it again, Cookie Flash, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Striding into the box, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game. Adam Lind ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out, and the inning is... Cookie Flash makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason.
Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup.
Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Tonight, game 2 of this 3 games. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
On to first. Cookie Flash comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, second baseman, Cookie Flash.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Cookie Flash will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. But he is in there with a triple. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out again. Stephen Romero ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. Mike Zunino will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire.
That's what I guess.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Cookie Flash. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion, and he does so here to get his man. That's a nice...
In now, Kyle Seager. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And the way that he's dominated right-handed pitching, I'm surprised they're leaving this guy out there to pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is in there.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw one.
Cookie Flash will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. He drew a walk his first time up. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance.
And in fact, no throw as he's into third easily.
You'd have to figure he's going on his own out there at second. Normally, you'd see that trail runner in motion as well if it was called from the bench. He saw it, they weren't keeping close tabs on him, so he was able to make it into third with the stolen base.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more important,
4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain.
And in this critical spot, we're going to see a pinch runner here as he'll take over at first, representing the possible winning run.
Number 20,
Shin-Soo Choo gets a chance here with the tying run at second and the potential winning run at first with 1 away. 2-1.
they're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Hold on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Steve Cishek will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings. Number 32 will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Walter Chen.
Walter Chen will come up now in an RBI spot, and I imagine that infield will come in here with the game tied now.
Yeah, still only 1 out, so I think that's probably the likely scenario.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here, 1 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Well, once this inning got rolling a little bit, you just had a sense that this thing might be slipping away. And sure enough, a 2-run bottom of the ninth is enough to turn the tables.
And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Mitch Moreland. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 16, Chris Owings. The clock is running, and the round has begun. Gone. That's his first home run. Another home run. That's 3 in a row now. Four minutes remaining. That's gone. That one is gone. He has earned bonus time. That's gone. 3 minutes to go. Seven home runs now. His third consecutive home run. Four in a row now. Five straight home runs. Two minutes remaining. Another home run. No doubt about that one. One minute remaining. A hat trick. 3 in a row. number 14. 30 seconds left. Out of here. That's his 15th home run. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Chris Davis.